The world is changing very rapidly now, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. There are so many wheels in motion and there is so much going on beneath the surface that people really aren't seeing. And I'm not just referring to the smart system and the smart grid and all the stuff that's rolling out there, but so many other mechanisms that are in play to control us and to lead us into the direction that we're going. And there is quite literally so much theatrics going on at the moment that people simply aren't noticing what's happening around them. It's like so many people have simply lost their focus. So many news presenters anyway, so many researchers, so much of the truth movement. There's a real mishmash and a real surge of division happening in the truth movement at the moment. But so much of the independent media seem to have dropped the ball on this and on so many other issues. I mean, there's still a lot of people that are covering good things. There is still good voices out there, but so many voices that once seemed dependable seem to have really dropped the ball as far as the overall world situation goes. And this is, of course, as I said, due to the incredible amount of theatrics that is happening in the world today. I think people just can't see the bigger picture. They can't really see how humankind has been played. Sometimes I really step back and I look at all this and I think that if people ever really truly understood the depths of control that they are under, and honestly the closest thing I can even think of to describe our real situation is something like Plato's allegory of the cave. The change is only ever going to come from the people. It's only going to come from the people once they realize that absolutely nothing is what it seems. And in regard to our immediate predicament, the agenda here, what we're really facing is an ultimate control of everything. It's being run by a worldwide conglomerate of people who know exactly what they're doing, and it's been an ongoing plan for many, many years until people can really see this for what it is and look at the big picture for what it is. And most importantly, people have to look at government for what it is. And they seriously need to realize that all this authority is a fiction. All governments are different managerial services for corralling different sections of people. That's all these countries and borders are, all this stuff that they have got going here, folks. The situation the human race is in is such a complicated one, and it's been brought about by so many methods over such a long period of time, and comes from so many directions that, as I said, folks, there's no way the actions of any politician are going to fix anything. Not if they continue to simply act within the parameters provided for them by the political system anyway. Not unless they use the chair to stand up and immediately shout the truth irrespective of the consequences. Then nothing's going to change, and I honestly can't see that happening. And if it doesn't happen, then the only way we're ever going to heal this situation is for people to wake up to themselves. But even saying that, what do you expect them to wake up to? And even when they do wake up to the fact that there is a control grid and that everything is not what it seems, they still don't know what to do about it. They still look to the system. They still believe they need a system. They don't understand the power of themselves. And it's so understandable why people feel this way because of what's been done to them. As I said, the control comes from so many angles, and it's almost like gaslighting that's been done to us. I mean, everything about this system is designed to make us feel inadequate, to make us feel like we're not worthy. It's done to limit our lifespan. It reintroduces the law of the jungle onto city streets, and it creates a dangerous environment for people on the street, so it creates a need for government again. It's a two-pronged approach, and they control both sides every time. And everything they bring to you that is good for you, if they're promoting it as being good for you, there's something around the corner that's bad for you, which is why they're doing it, or what they're promoting for you as being good for you is actually bad for you in itself. The whole thing is a scam, and they always control both sides of whatever it is they're doing. But these things are done to make us perceive the world to be this unstable place, and people simply don't realize that all these governments work together. They're all doing one big theatrical sideshow in order to steer the world into the direction that they want, which is in the direction of this whole smart system that's rolling out. And that's always been the plan, and they've always been working together to do it. Everything the government does, folks, they put all these mechanisms in motion to make society unstable, to make people believe that they are unsafe, to make people believe that they need government. This is why they change everything everywhere, so you never really know what's going on. And of course, they can't do that if they don't move populations around, because if you're a long-term population in an area, you're not really going to allow them to change things too much. But if there's new people coming in all the time and new people going all the time, then you don't really know what it was ever like there anyway, so you just accept whatever they give you, and you're more likely to expect change. In fact, you come to expect change.